Well, CRC offered a publishing grant for the republishing of this work, which we initially had out in 2021. The three authors of the book, one of them comes here from the Fountain, from a loyalist background, one of them comes from Craigin with a nationalist background, and one of them comes from academia. We're looking for this book to be in the education system and offer a balanced view to help students. And the endorsement of it by our local schools here, both maintained and controlled, is of great significance to us. It focuses on the characters of the events, it focuses on the timeline of the events, and actually will act as an aid memoir for students who are looking to sit these A-levels and further education studies, because it'll give them a focused timeline to work on, and we feel that that will be a real help in the school system. We actually had a young people's conference, and one of the key things to come out of it was the difference in learning between nationalist schools and PUL schools and different types of schools on the learning of Northern Ireland or Irish history, and there was a stark contrast there, and we feel that this book here has the potential to help in that, because there is a lot of difficult conversations to be had. A lot of people have different ideas of their own history and where it goes, and we're really looking for this book here to open people's minds to a joint approach to it. A young bandsman, I was speaking to him and he's in a shared education campus. So he introduced me to his history and politics teacher, who took a copy of the book and then approached us and says this would be fantastic for student learning. So I think that's sort of bridging that gap, and even just the fact of an organisation who are basically PUL looked at are creating a book that's going to be used citywide by all students.
As a teacher, there's nothing more exciting or more important than seeing them learn, seeing their horizons expand, digging deeper into what's actually going on and why. The book launch today was superb. That was wonderful because both the organization of the book, the approach to history, to really figure out what's happening requires so much meticulous historical research, and that's there. So having the book as this resource for my students was invaluable.
And the CRC grant has actually allowed us to publish it and to get it into the system. I've been involved with CRC. I came to work in this sector in 2013. So I've been involved in a lot of peace building initiatives and a lot of conversations in CRC. They helped with that small grant. They also helped with their expertise in some of that work around good relations, and that helps all of us in the city here to build a bigger picture.